Let me see. This thing don't work. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. Oh, I need to pop it out. That's what I need to do. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. See, we got a couple people in here. Hope everyone is having a good Saturday. Clovis, what's good? Clovis, what's good, man? Nice to see you, bro. Excuse me. That's what's up. Where you at, Clovis? I'm broadcasting live from Detroit. What's going on, everybody? Everybody. You can hit that like button for your boy. Highly appreciate it. Tried to move this phone a little better. Yes, sir. Z Whip is in the building, Duluth, Minnesota. Holla at your boy. Hope that light. It's too bad. Oh, Clovis out Little Rock. Okay. What's going on, Swift? What you up to? Hope your Saturday is going great. I've been in the house, man. It's been snowing here in Detroit, so I ain't did nothing. I was supposed to do something earlier today. Saw that weather, was like, nah, boy. Nah, bro. Your boy staying in. It's cold here. I know it's cold where you at, Swift. I know it's cold where you at. Oh, snow coming to Little Rock on Tuesday, says Clovis. Yes, yeah, Swift. Yeah, it's been snowing. I mean, it didn't have nothing, stack up, but yeah, it was snowing for most of the day today. Yeah, it's crazy. Watching football. Okay. Yeah, man. I got up early. I got up early to go to the gym at like 7:30. Couldn't find my keys, so I ended up spending hours finding them shits. By the time I found them, I was like, man, I ain't doing nothing. It was snowing too. I was like, it's a wrap on the day by like noon. Shout out to the homie Jay Randomness channel. We got Dallas in the building. What's going on, Jay? What you up to? I hope your Saturday is going well. I know the weather in Dallas is a lot better than it is here in Detroit. I know that. It was like, let's see. Oh, that ain't too bad. I thought it'd be too dark in here, but I don't think that's too bad. Let me look on the screen. Nah, that ain't too bad. Bruh. Swift says lost keys ain't fun. No, man. It is not. Sunny and 42 here, Jay. That's still pretty chilly for Dallas, huh? Jose, salute. Shout out to Jose from Miami. 305, Dade County in the building. I know the weather in Miami is a hell of a lot better here, bro. I'll tell you what. 40 shit. I'll take 42. It's probably like in the 40s here in Detroit. It ain't cold like that, but I was saying right before you came in, Jay, it's been snowing majority of the day here. Let's see what Clovis said. Did you see the video about the girl that said she didn't have any nipple? yeah. I saw that. I was watching that on that dude named Dave. They used to be giving out this information that nobody asked for. Like she was the same one. I think she was talking about my man not being circumcised and his thing still smelling like pee after a shower. Like nobody needs to know all this information, man. I talked about that in the video before, Clovis. They have no discretion, man. They just say whatever, like just whatever comes to their mind. There's the one chick that was 38 was talking about how if she met a dude, he had to be down with her eating her eating his butt. Like she just voluntarily told this information, man. It's crazy to me. Jose said we chilling, bro. You right? You're correct. Yeah, man. I know the weather in Miami definitely better, man. Swift says yes, that lady was nasty. Yeah, bro. She was nasty, man. She was nasty. Jay says yes, it's chilly but expected around this time of year. Snowing. Then yeah, Jay. Yeah, it was just snowing most of the day up here in Detroit. It's like our first real day, first real snow. I guess we still a couple weeks away from November, but that's about right though. Yeah. RPJ, salute. We got Charlotte in the building. I'm good, Red Pill. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, the video, Jay, is this one with that was Kendra G, the one with Clovis was talking about. But yeah, man, they just come up. They just those women just come on the show, man, just giving out information that nobody asked for. Like nobody asked for that. That lady was talking about the lady with the inverted or missing nipples. One of her nips MIA, or maybe I'm remembering that incorrectly. Either way. Nobody asked that. She just gave that information out. So that's what they do, man. And like I said, and I'll never forget, like I said, the lady who Jose says they're looking for attention. Yeah, that's true. And like I said, the lady who just volunteered that information that she wanted to eat dude's butt, like it's a mandatory item for her. The lady who volunteered that information, I remember I came back the next day and was like just going through the comments there. And I told, and it was like a girl, it was a young girl, she probably like 21, talking about y'all tripping, like nobody's gonna remember this. Basically, we just talking about what we say all the time, how the internet is forever. And I remember saying like, she was saying, we're gonna forget about this next week. I said, no, she's gonna forget it. No, you're gonna forget about this next week. She ain't. She's gonna be the ass-eating auntie every family reunion from here to infinity. Shit. Let's see. Swift says, yeah, the Kendra show is an embarrassment. It is, man. It is. Like you were saying earlier, Swift, Kendra Springer show, man. It's like no decent human. When I say decent human being, I don't want to say that. But yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. Most rational people wouldn't go there. Or they do, man. They just go on there, just have some discretion, man. That's it. You don't have to tell all of your business out there. Or like the one you said earlier, Swift, with Kevin Samuels. He wouldn't have had the single mom on there with the 10-year-old talking about I'm protecting my mom cooch. You know what I mean? Like, Jay says Kendra's show has been a real circus lately. Yeah, man, it has. It has, man. Clovis says, my sister-in-law saw a clip of Fresh and Fit for the first time. She can't believe it's real. He says, I think Kendra hurts them more by not telling them the truth. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And Thon made a good point. My own observation about Kendra is that she tries to play both sides and you can't. you just simply can't, man. You have to stand your square on one way or the other. She tries to hold them accountable in her notion of the term, while also trying to protect their feelings. So if you can't keep it a buck, man, you're not really doing anything. But I think Thon made a good point in what he said. Like, a couple of her people reached out to him, so after being on their show, man, like, she's just there for the entertainment, man, and the foolishness and the ratchetness. But also at the same time, I can tell from her demeanor, she wants to be respected as an actual journalist. But you don't have the type of journalistic integrity or backbone or even interview skills. Bitch can't work Wi-Fi. Like she a whole mess, man. She a whole mess. Excuse me, I'm laughing at Red Pill. She actually found a guy. She did an update. Of course she did, Red Pill. And I'm happy for her. Her and her ass-eating endeavors. Have at it, lady. Like, it was just funny to me because it was a girl who was saying, like, this is going to be no big deal for her. I'm like, man, you can be talking about this forever. The internet is forever. It's kind of. But I'm happy she found someone, man. But just. And Kendra also doesn't know when to end interviews, man. Like, she did one reaction where she had Streetwalker on there, like an actual streetwalker walking the street. And Kendra like, well, why are you walking the street? What the hell do you? And that's another thing too. She pisses me off because she has some retarded questions, like with no common sense whatsoever, man. But yeah, old girl with the inverted nipples and the dude and sucking on the dude who dick wasn't cut. Like, I don't really know. Yeah, Clovis says he remembered that one. That was crazy. Yeah, man, she was down in Dallas. I remember she was from Chicago, but she was in Dallas, and she pretty much hooked nationwide. I think she pretty much admitted to that. Let's see who we got. I remember that was crazy. Red Pill says, right, as soon as I saw the guy, I was like, he signed to get his salad talk. Yeah, man. He was like, sign me up. Ting, ting. That's all I need, baby. It was just funny because, like, we all entitled to our preferences, but that was something extremely high on her priorities list. like there was ass eating, then there was job, then there was integrity, but ass eating was number one, and that was just highly awkward. At least it was for me. Let's see. Ask the same questions 4 times. Swift, you're absolutely right, man. She be acting like a damn weed head. Like, I'm not weed head. I'm the one that should be doing that. What's up, Sheila? How you doing? How you doing, Sheila? Hope everything is well on this Saturday afternoon. We're just talking about Kendra G and her ratchetness. That's about it. Oh, man. That is too funny, man. But that's my only thing, man. It's just like, Gerald. What's going on, Gerald? How you doing? Gerald checking in all the way from Norway, man. Appreciate you spending the time with us, man. Definitely so. We just talk what you guys got. I'm just reminiscing on somehow we got on Kendra G and her ratchet guest, but she also wants to be taken seriously as a journalist while she talks to prostitutes, ex-felons, 7-time baby mamas, baby daddies. Jay says, what burns me up is whenever she asks, was you once married? What irritates me, Jay, is when she just asks incredibly obvious questions. That's what really gets me. Like there was one that came out recently with this big lady. She was a comedian with a corset. She had on the smoking wig and all that nonsense. And it was questionable whether she was trolling, but Kendra just comes out and says, are you trolling me? Or like she asked shit like, there's no way for you to know. Oh, what's going on, Drew Titan? I appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, man. If you guys have it, man, go check out Drew Titan's channel, man. It's a dope. If you guys into boxing, I like it, man, because Drew's funny, man. He's the type of guy. I don't know how long his channel's been going on, but he's the type of guy, man. He can talk. I just listen to him, man, because he's just entertaining this shit. But yeah, definitely go check out Drew's channel. Let me see if I dropped a link on here. Give me 1 second, people. But yeah, that's what really irritates me, Jay, is the fact she just asked obvious questions. Like this, and the lady said she was domination. She's like, what is a dominatrix? I'm like, you've never heard of that term? or she was under the assumption that the one lady that was street walking, as if prostitutes have like this, like the average prostitute just has like this huge escort conglomerate taking care of her while she switches jobs. Like, what are you talking about? She just irritates me to no end. She shouldn't irritate me as much as she does, but she does. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all go check out Drew's channel right here. Let's see. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. No doubt. I love Drew's channel, man. I just put it on in the background. He goes live in the morning. He has another podcast as well. The Drew Titan, that's his boxing channel. But he has another podcast, the Pain Excellence podcast. My bad, Drew, if I'm slaughtered, but I think that's Painful Excellence. I think it's actually the Painful Excellence podcast. And yeah, he goes live, I think three nights a week there, man. He had a dope conversation the other night. That dude named Dave was over there, all that kind of good stuff. Let's see. Jay says she's definitely heard of let me see. Swift says, I got $5 that there would be a Kendrick caller having sex on the call, but also looking for a high value man, and Kendrick won't hang up. She already had the one chick who had the dude walk in. She was making chicken in the kitchen, and old buddy came, walked in. It's just a message. The caliber, I guess another issue that I have, Jay, is the caliber of callers she selects, and then the criteria that she wants to hold those people to. It's like you having piss poor, drunk ass bums on the corner, but taking them to country club events and expecting them to act decently. That's not how any of this works. Let's see. No doubt, Drew. Would be a day I shut her off. Let's see. Jay says she definitely heard of domination before. Absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, to me, I thought the crazy part about the one in which she had the streetwalker on was our reaction to that one, and the fact that right after that, Kendra was like, it was just another day in the show. Like, and it didn't shock her. She had been so desensitized to it. And I'm like, whatever. Yeah. It's just that's what it was more than anything. Oh, let's see. That's what Swift says telling Sheila's going to happen. Probably some low-level OnlyFans model will try. Yeah, she's trying to earn her $2.99 a month the hard way, literally. Janesta. Oh, Janesta, I appreciate the love, Janesta. Janesta Coleman coming in showing love. And everybody give Janesta a happy birthday. I believe her birthday was just the other day. I don't know if it might have been yesterday. Was it yesterday, Janesta? But happy birthday. I appreciate the love and support, my Detroit family. I'm pretty sure she just had a birthday the other day. Yeah, them callers is crazy, Swift. Jay says, was a streetwalker that chick that was walking past the hotel? I don't know if she was walking past the hotel, Jay, but I remember she was walking, and I made a joke in the video, like, cause she was walking and Kendra's trying to get her attention. I'm like, Kendra, she's trying not to get hit by a bus. She was just walking so fast. I'm like, she dodging traffic, yo. But I remember she was from the Chi. Jay, she was from the Chi, but she was in Dallas when she was out working that particular day. Yes, indeed, it was 11/11. So yeah, it was yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Janesta. Let's see. See what we got here. Oh yeah, Janesta always showing love. She's a mods over at Thon's show. That's why I saw it was her birthday. You working today, Janesta? You working tonight, or did you have off? Well, it said her pimp told her she better get back on the stroke. Yeah, man. Yeah, she was out there like trying to get a job. Swift, salute, man. Salute. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate all you guys, man, chipping in for your boy. I'm gonna get it. Take this money and buy me a new mic. my first YouTube paycheck, I think I'm getting next month. I'm gonna buy me a real mic. Oh, so that's okay. See that you off at 7? Okay. Yeah, I would try to start a little bit earlier tonight, but told her to get back on the stroll. Yeah, man. Yeah, she was out there getting it, man. I think my favorite one, there's a bad one, but they always the one video. Like, I don't really watch my videos too much, but I'll go back. It's one video that Kendra had on there with the lady who I think I don't know if she was in Dallas too, Jay, or she was the husband stabbed her boyfriend, killed her boyfriend, and she moved but she kept saying I moved. She was in Houston. But she kept saying that she moved cities or she moved states. But yeah, that's the one that always gets me, man. Like the lady was kind of nice, but like her husband killed her boyfriend, that she was wondering why she couldn't get a man. Oh man. I hope your birthday was good, Janesta. I hope you're staying out of this snow. Oh, Sheila, you didn't see that one? Oh yeah, Sheila. Yeah, Sheila. That was probably about maybe a couple months ago. Yeah. She was not older like that. She was like 50, I think like 53 or something like that. And she kept saying throughout the thing that she was from, I know she was in H-Town. She ended up in Houston. But she said that happened, and yeah, the boyfriend, it was a whole mess. So it said, what man is signing up to be on the hit list? Exactly, Swift, and that was the point of the video. Like she was forthcoming and said all this because she had 4 adult children. She had four children with her husband, and yeah, she had 4 children with her husband. And she, of course, she didn't give all the details, but we kind of could put it together. She was messing with the dude. He found out he went to jail, but it was a whole mess, man. Yeah, check the videos. I got it in there somewhere. Let's see. It's snowing in Detroit. Yeah. Oh yeah, Red Pill. I was talking about that before you got up here. Yeah, it was snowing majority of the day up here. Not that ain't gonna be nothing to cause no accidents, but yeah, it's first little snow up here. Gerald says, question, how would you feel about reacting to content on stream? Oh, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. The only reason I haven't done that just because, like I said, I've been lazy about switching internet providers. I have to get a new service provider. That's the only reason I haven't done it yet, and I just been kind of lazy about doing it. That's why I kind of my service provider is just really shitty service, and I just have to switch to a different company, which is that company is Comcast, the devil, and I kind of don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to do it. But no, that's what I want to prefer doing it. That's what I want to prefer. I prefer doing it that way. I had set up StreamYard and everything for it, and then I realized I was trying to do that, like I was practicing, like trying to get it right for the stream, and then I kept having all these issues, and that's when I found out was that my internet speed is too slow. I had to switch providers. So once I do that, it's definitely going to be, all my shows are going to be like that. All the streams are. And I hope everything going good out your way too, Jarl. Let's see. Clovis says, so I had a video with this girl that has to be 500 pounds at least, and she was saying that she was a bad bitch. Yeah, Clovis, I saw that. I think the guy's name is Beast Mode Reacts or something like that. That's the clip I saw it from. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about, man. It's the arrogance for me. It's the arrogance for me, because part of me wants to say, man, you trolling. Like part of me wants to say, like, this big bitch, she trolling. But how they are nowadays, that would not be surprising, man, if she 100% believes that. If some simp gonna go for her. Red Pill Jones says, I'm doing good. It's pouring down raining here in Charlotte, so I decided to eat marshmallows and drink hot chocolate. Hey, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm sitting here, my son, I think my son's like 10 feet away from me, sleep on the couch. So we relaxing, man. We just snowed in. I was supposed to go out and do some stuff earlier, but I lost my keys for a few hours like an idiot. And then I found them. And I looked up and it was snowing. And I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I called it early. It was like 11:30. And I was like, I'm in for the day. And I was just really editing videos. That was about it. Let's see. Jay says he's going to be right back. All right, Jay, take your time, bro. Let's see. Sheila says she's enjoying her time off work. She said, oh, you off until February. Oh, yeah. That's that good break. I remember when I used to work in corporate America, this is about the time of the year that everybody started killing their vacation time. You got a ton of it be off to February. Hope you have a ball. Let's see. Swift says, what gets me is the amount of men who go on Kendra's show and they excuse me, and then get mad when her comment section can see what they call them, the Transformers. Yeah, man. Yeah, like that's, to me, let's put all the we're men. We're men. We know how this go. If that shit ain't Russian roulette, I don't know what is. Like, they don't want to get killed. Like, and I'm one of those people, man. if people know me personally, I've been this way since I was a kid, man. I never cared to like hate gay people. I just I don't care. I don't hate anyone. But like I just never could be that dude that like or not even excuse me necessarily hate. Just give a shit. Like I don't care. People are gonna be gay. People are gonna be trans. I legitimately never care. But that shit thinking like it's cool. But I also think that kind of goes into the society we're living in, where everything is trying to be everything's okay, everything's no big deal. So what if I didn't tell you that I was born with a dick? Like, but it's like as men as you know, man. Like, man, there's a certain line you don't cross, and that's you asking to be killed. I mean, how many gay dudes are just so bold enough to just walk up to an obviously straight dude and like just try? Like, my point is that there's a respect line that sexuality still doesn't cross, because it's just we're men at the end of the day. So for them to just try to be on that sneak shit, like oh he'll just find out, okay, and they find you in the trunk. Not saying that's okay whatsoever, but people get killed for shit like that, man. Let's see. Swiss says, yeah, that girl sitting in the chair, big leg. You stupid Clovis. It's tough to believe, yeah. My son looks as handsome as me. Oh wow! Thank you. I think my son looks a little better than me. He looks more like his mom, so I think he looks a little better than me. It's funny too. My son's voice is he's 16 now, and I just found like a video from when he was like, I don't know, maybe 11, and just hearing the difference in his voice. His voice has gotten so much deeper now. And I was like, dang, his voice is getting deeper. But then I thought about it, like, makes sense. So I just thought that was fun. Oh, thank you for the compliment though. Gerald says, I know the clip I think will make you laugh. Oh yeah, send it to me, Gerald. Send it to you. You know I'm always looking for some stuff. Red Pill says, hey, the key thing happened to me all the time. I lose my keys more than anything. You know what's funny, Red Pill, is that I lost my keys and I was so irritated because I said before how I used to be a heavy drinker, so like I would lose my keys all the time. I would lose them all the time, but it's like, man, I'm sober. This is bullshit. But the funny thing with me is I lost my keys. After losing them so much, I just found a spot where I put them at. And that's on my little TV stand. And I had the drawer open. I was looking around the house for hours. And the key on the TV stand just fell inside the drawer. That's exactly where it was at. So, let's see. Close to there, playing with fire with gasoline draws on. Exactly, man. Like, I feel like I shouldn't even have to explain that to men. Like we already know. Like we know. Us in this chat, we know. The ladies know. Like that's asking to get, man. If that's what you are, that's what you are. Just own it. Just own it and be open about it, man. Just be open about it. There's some people that's not gonna be with it, and that's life, man. There's people that's not gonna be with me. There's not people that's not gonna be with you. That's life, man. That's just playing with fire, like you said, Clovis. Jay said, I'm back. I couldn't find the missing nip clip. Check. Jay, you be I don't know if you be on the. I know it's hard for me to remember who watches who. I know Sheila. I see Sheila, Clovis, Swift. That dude named Jay, or like, that dude named Dave. So I don't know who, but I know he did a clip on it. But what I was gonna say, Kendra, she has so many clips. I know it's gonna be hard to find out which one it is. But it was one of her more recent ones. She had braids, and she said, I think she had one baby. Oh yeah, she had one baby, but she was the side chick, and she knew she was the side chick. She was like, yeah, I'm the side chick. And she was like, if her baby daddy break up with his girlfriend, she was gonna go running back to him. We was talking about it's the imprint, you know what I mean? So let's see. Red Pill says, hey, the key thing happened to me. Oh, I think I already got that. Yeah, Chloe says, I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that actually a thing? Yeah, I had never heard of that either, man. And she said inverted nipple. I had never heard of that. Like first she was saying like she had like a pepperoni nipple, and I was like, oh, that's just normal. Like nipples come in all shapes and sizes. I don't know where, but she said inverted like it was missing, or like she couldn't breastfeed. I'm like, what are we talking about here? Again, Clovis, nobody asked that. She just gave this information. So they do, man. Volunteer all this information that no one asked for. Let's see. I said, well, I remember, Red said, well, I remember you, Chloe. You said something really crazy in the Thon Lexi trip. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all kind of frequent the same areas. Like I think I seen Swift over at Thon show. Like we all be in the same area, but it's it's hard to remember who be where. Yeah, Chloe's be in all chats saying outlandish shit. That's his thing. Chloe said, I said there was a woman that I thought was a 10 in Walmart and I almost followed her. Yeah, around the store. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. I remember I was watching when you said that. We all got a little creep in us. I remember that. Jay says, I'm subscribed to Dave. Oh, yeah, Dave's cool, man. Dave's cool. I had to catch myself from not, Chloe says I had to catch myself from not following around the store. She was beautiful. That's how beautiful women can make it. Like, absolutely beautiful women. Absolutely, like just beautiful women can stand and stop you in your tracks, man. Like just woman that's just like, oh shit, like it's amazing. It's definitely powerful. Let's see. Swift says that dude named Dave reviewed it, and also Michonne reviewed it today too. Oh, yep. That's why I think I saw it on. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. Michonne did it as well. Shout out to Michonne, man. Michonne was in the stream last week, man. Oh, Jay says, oh, that chick I started watching it. I only got 2 minutes in. I know which one it is now. Yeah, the side chick. And she was a proud side chick too. Like she couldn't wait to get back with her baby, with her kid's father. I hate saying baby daddy and shit. I usually never say it. I got in the habit of saying it, making videos. I need to get myself out of it because I never said that before. Let's see. Red feels as close as I feel you feel. I had a crazy experience at Walmart as well. I don't feel bad. Oh man, I gotta oh shit, did I put that on there? I'll see if I meant to post a link on here. 1 second. Janessa says it's cold in Detroit. Oh yeah, it's cold up here. It's the winter time, unfortunately. I was gonna complain about it earlier, but I'm like, nah, it is what it is. Pay that damn gas bill because it's about to go up. Let's see. Oh, but one thing I posted. I know Sheila saw it. I posted on my thing, man. But I did a video on the lead attorney, and he saw it. Lead attorney saw the video and gave your boy a shout out. I thought that was pretty dope. I didn't even see it at first because YouTube's like a little ad system. It's trash, so I didn't even see it. I think Joel had to point it out to me. And then I saw earlier today, I saw the lead had took it down. So I was like, oh man. But at least I did. I saw it was up. I don't know why he took it down, but hey, at least I saw it when it was up. Red Pill says, I saw a woman I thought was a 10, so she walked. I thought it was a 10. So as she walked down certain aisles, I mysteriously appeared down those same aisles and sparked up the conversation with her. Hey, man. Hey, there you go. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little conversation, long as she don't end up being a Trump, Red Pill, you all good. long as you don't lure into the parking lot, it's all good. So it says, wow, a TLA shout out, that's cool. Yeah, man, yeah, it was dope, man. I did a video about he had this dude named Moose Locks. Moose Locks, and he was just excuses out the ass, bro. And then I just made the video. And it got a few thousand, well, not think a few thousand, like 1,000 views overnight, which is kind of a lot for me. And Joel had sent me, another guy, Joel had sent me an email. I was like, he gave you a shout out, right? I was like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. Because I was talking about, I think in the video, I was saying how I love how the lead keeps it real. And he's a lot nicer than I would ever be. I was like, he keep it real. And he was like, no, bro, you kept it a lot realer in your video than I ever could or something like that. So that was kind of dope. Because you don't think like these huge YouTubers is, watching like somebody super small like me, you know what I'm saying? But but Michonne Denise, like she much larger YouTuber than I am, and she was in here last week, so I thought that was pretty dope. Let's see. Oh yeah, Sheila's out in Chicago. I know it's cold out there, West Chicago. I had they know how early, so I woke up froze. Oh, you had no heat earlier? You woke up froze? Yeah. Definitely got to have that heat working. Jay says, yeah, TLA like Scoop review that Moosehead dude was a major disappointment week. Dude, yeah, man. That was crazy about TLA, man. Yeah, that was dope. I didn't think, just thinking like those big YouTubers just like watching like little small, you know what I'm saying, little people like me, man. That was kind of dope. But that Moose, yeah, it was Moose locks. I called them excuse locks. That's what I called him the other video. Excuse locks, man. He was just making excuses, man. It was sad because he was obviously a brilliant. The dude was a goddamn chemist, man. Like he obviously is a brilliant kid, man, but just no backbone. I wish he would have got more into. He talked about his dad more because I did the second one. And he got more in depth about like his relationship with the girl, but. Man, if he had the right guidance, man, that dude could be a monster, bro. Let's see. Yeah. It was pretty cool. Red Pill. Let's see. Close. I've been seeing a lot of videos about black women not liking pearly things. Oh man, what was I was just watching earlier today. Anybody was in Thon's show earlier? I think Swift was in there. Thon's show earlier, man. He had a clip about Obsidian. It was Obsidian, and he had like a couple women on with Pearly. Oh, it was like a phone call audio. Let me say this real quick before I forget. I'm throwing this take out there, and I pray to God I hope I'm wrong. This makes me funny, make me laugh for a couple reasons. It's like I can't believe I'm saying this about a white woman. Not trying to be, but just being real. We got to protect this woman at all costs. Because I was like seeing how some women react to her. And I promise I'm knocking on wood, hope this never happens. But I'm just throwing this take out there before I forget. I think she gonna have to be careful doing these appearances in person. Like I know she ain't little, because I heard Pearl say she's 6 foot. So she looked me right in the eye. She probably got a mean hook. But I just, man, she gonna have, man, them women hate her, bro. Like she just might want to stick to the live streams, doing it via Skype or something like that, or Zoom or whatever, man. Oh, let me not get lost in the chat. Let's see. I haven't seen a lot. But yeah. Sheila says they're still working on heat, and I'm here with my coat. Oh, I hear you, Sheila. Oh man, I hope they get that turned on right. I got my little space heater right here, but I turned it off. It's a little bit too loud. Let's see. Seen a lot of videos. See the channel's growing. Do better. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think, man, like I think I'll get, if it keeps growing like at this rate, I think I'll be like, well, I'm gonna say like this, I think I've got like 500 subs in like the last 2 months, but I only had 1,000 subs before that, man. So that's like 50% growth, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it, no doubt. Oh, Chloe says they say she is trying to come up off black women issues. See, man, I just think they're gonna look for any excuse to hate her. They're gonna look for any excuse to hate her because one, she's telling the truth. Two, she's telling the truth, even if they know it's the truth, but even if they're in denial that they don't think it's the truth, they don't like the fact because black men are agreeing with her. And she was on a show, I don't really care for, but the 8 at the Table or something like that. And she was on there with Rico. And you could just see, like, it irritated me for 2 reasons. One, because the lady that was there, you could see her getting visibly like irritated. Well, no, that actually made me laugh. She was in her feelings, but it was another woman who was off camera asking a million questions. I'm like, why does she have the privilege to be off camera asking all these ridiculous questions? But yeah, I believe they're just looking for any reason to hate her, Clotis. And I respect the fact that she's 25 years old and grinding like that. She's working her butt off, you know what I'm saying? And regardless, you don't have to agree with everyone with everything. Like Mr. Sammy say, shoot the meat, spit out the bones. She said, if you got to hit the like button, no doubt. Oh yeah, please get the like button if you guys have not. I'm gonna go ahead and like my own video. Yes, I did that. Let's see. Let's see. I don't believe she. Chloe says, I don't believe she is. I believe she's tapping into in marketing where she can thrive in. And that's another thing too, Red Pill. She goes on everybody's podcast, man. I saw her. City, like she's almost at 700,000 subs, man. So like she's already at a space where it ain't many people in this space that's topping her. I mean, how many? I think because I started looking at like subscriber count now that I have a channel. I mean, NTR's got like 500,000. Poor Man is like 645, 675, something like that. So like I think she's almost at like 700 now, man. So and she's doing everybody's, even the smaller ones. Her audience is just growing. Her audience is growing. She's a manosphere, but she can also converse into the the black side of the manosphere. And them women hate her ass. And that's one thing I don't like. And that's one thing about talking about this content that I've never been comfortable with. And that's like labeling all women, like all, especially black women, because I'm black, like this or that. But it seems like a lot of them, she gets under their fucking skin, man. It, like the episode she was just on at Eight at the Table, and Thon reacted to it today. It was on this show earlier today, man. It was just one woman next to her, man. You could just see it, like she was just. And then someone made a great point inside the chat too. It was somebody else's point. It's not mine, but they said that you can also tell how pleasant she is because Rico was enjoying the dude that was with her. He was enjoying her company. Like you could tell they was vibing off each other. And someone made that great observation. That's another thing they don't like. Because when a pleasant woman around, it makes a man's experience better and he's more outreaching to you. And you can tell that. And I was like, that was a great observation that someone made. Let's see. Swift says, Jason, you was there too. Okay. Haters going to hate on Pearly. Ironically, it's just going to grow her channel. Exactly. Swift. That's exactly what it is. Yep. You was on Thon's show. Yep. Yeah. Pearly needs security. Bro, I'm telling you, Swift. I was sitting there, it was like, part of me was like, I would keep it a buck. Part of me was like, my rational side was like, bro, she needs security. That chubby chick, if not her, somebody gonna punch Pearly. One of these hyenas is gonna punch her. But the other part of me was like, but she's a white woman. Is that really my fight? But on a serious tip, man, I was thinking like, she might want to consider that. I'm sure if I thought about this a million miles away on YouTube, I'm sure she has as well. And I'm sure Pearly ain't no pump. Pearly probably throw some hands. But it's just, I think she'll be sitting back having a rational conversation, and one of them would just get so worked up, man. Like so worked up. Like the show that she was on today on Bond's show, all it was a couple women trying to gotcha her when she was talking about getting a dude fired who was on some possible essay. Like she was interrogating an alleged victim. Like it was the weirdest thing, just trying to play gotcha. Red Pill says they really do think it might get very crazy for her. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like she's gonna extend, but she just my only thing is she just might want to watch her surroundings if she's doing a live show, like in the studio with people she don't know. And her place in London, wherever the hell she at in the UK, she 100. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like in foreign territory, man. You just never know. Because I was watching that 8 on the 8 chick, like, man, if she was sitting next to a little chubby woman who was probably a little bit older, but I was like, if she was younger, she might have gave Pearl old punch in the face, old jab to the snot box. Let's see. Oh, dang, Sheila, I hope the heat comes on. Yeah, Sheila, you gotta get that. You gotta get that heat on. Let's see. Jay says, but she doesn't talk about black women issues. She talks about men versus women issues. Period. Yeah. But I think that's just rooted in jealousy, Jay. That's what I think it is more than anything. I think that she's make points that black men agree with. That the brothers is like, yeah, we rocking with it, you know. And I think Pearly's show is really good too because it gives. As I make content, I start to your eyes. Me and Red Pill talk about this. As you start making content, your eyes change. You start to notice things and start noticing how content is made. And one of the things that's dope that I observed about her show is that, and I'm sure you guys as well, is her revolving cast. So you're not just hearing it all from three brothers of the same age, all nodding their head, all just agreeing with each other. No, you're hearing it from older people. We have, Jenny. You're hearing it from elders, and you're hearing it from the younger folks. And you have men, women, of all different ages, backgrounds. So that's why I think that makes their show dope. And Pearly's smart too. She got like 1 billion channels. Let's see. Right. Swiss is right, Jay. Most of the time she's just sitting there throwing out stats and just letting her panel yap away. Yeah. And what's funny is there is these women who hate just Pearly ask why isn't Crimson or Didi getting just Pearly's number, but these same women hate Crimson. Yeah. And man, and Didi, I like Didi too. But Crimson, I think Crimson is a monster. Has Crimson and just Pearly ever worked together or not? I think that'll be dope. As long as they don't talk about racism. Because I haven't watched Pearly or her thoughts on like racism or white supremacy, but what I hear from other people is not popular. I mean, just what I see other people comment, but I don't really give a shit about that. You can focus on one, you can agree on one thing and not the other, like regardless of that. But I was just thinking that I would love to hear them two talk about, just things from a feminist standpoint. But I don't know if they might start throwing hands at the racist thing. Oh, that's funny. What are you saying? Yeah, exactly, man. They hate the message. It's not about the message. It's about the message. Excuse me. That's what I'm sorry. So it's about the message. It's not about the messenger. They try to make it seem like Mr. Samuels, for example. It's all about tone. It's his tone. It's his tone. And I had a woman leave a comment recently. Drew, I don't know if Drew's still in here, but Drew, it was on Drew's channel, her late Shauna. She came in there and left a comment about how Mr. Samuels just needed to watch his tone. And I said that. Name me the person who has black people who never been, name the person that black people, name the person that has been able to talk to black people. Softly, cruelly, softly. And people have accepted it. And be like, okay, you know what, we'll take your criticism and we'll keep it moving. No, man, can't tell black people shit. I know from experience. So that's what I think it's not about the messenger. It's they don't like the message because Monique told them to take their bonnets off nicely and they still came at her. Kevin Samuels tried to tell them sternly, they came at him. What's her name? Ayana Van Zet. Excuse me, I'm terrible with names. Ayana, I know she said it nicely. They came at her, man. It's like, they just don't want to hear the message. Sheila says she watched Didi. Oh yeah, I watched Didi and Pink Book. Oh yeah, Pink Book. I rock with Didi. To me, Pink Book is the god. Like she's like the I think her like to me, Pink Book Lessons is like just like the big OG in the game. Like everybody rock with Pink Book. You got to. Clotis says she does a show in the UK and the women there have the same mindset as the women in America. I find that astounding. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Clovis, and that's why that's another reason why I say it works, you know, or at least another reason, why I think it works because it's the same exact correlations, man, same exact ones. Let's see. Swift says Didi is great. Her, River, Crimson, Danica. Yep. I rock with River, Crimson. I need to start watching Crimson more. I need and Danica. I know who she is. Why I need to start watching her more. Sheila says, did you see the Pink Book Lessons, Theo, about the Chicago pregnant woman stabbed her man because she didn't? Yes, I did. Stabbed her man because she didn't want to wait 2 minutes for food in the microwave. And look, here's the thing, Sheila. Not only get the obvious out the way, that's terrible. And not only she stabbed him, he died. Didn't he die? Like, because she stabbed him in the leg and I might have checked out the story, but I'm assuming she hit an artery, and I know he ended up passing away. I remember that was part of the story. But a lot of that kind of stuff, like, that's the only thing I don't like about her channel. That's part of her content. It's not for me. I just don't like reading about the murders and all that kind of stuff. I like more, the accountability and, keeping it a buck. But the murder stuff tend not to be my thing. But I did see that story, and I was just like, wow. And it's crazy because she looks like a younger version of my auntie. I was like, this looks like my auntie if she was about 30 years younger. And, yeah. And now she in jail. And wasn't she pregnant? Because I remember they said she was having a baby shower, like right before the incident happened. She said she needs to be extremely careful. Oh yeah, Janessa, she does. She does. Now I hate, see anything. I could just tell from that interview when she was on with Ada at the table, that woman next to her, just the way she kept looking off, and she was cool. I mean, they had disagreements. She didn't get loud or anything like that, but that was just, I didn't like that vibe there. That was, and also knowing that how she's grinding, she's going to so many different shows, be in the studio with so many different places. Hey, but if we can put that together, hopefully she can. And then she can call them whales when she leaves the studio. Let's see. Let's see. I like Didi. She needs to. Close says, I like Didi. She tries to soften the blow for black women with her content, but sometimes you have to call it duck a duck. Yeah, I don't think. Well, you know what, Close? I was going to say, I don't know if she softens the blow, but we could be saying the same thing. I don't know if she softens the blow, but to me, she don't seem like she goes hard. Like she don't be like, here, I'm gonna smack you with it. And maybe that could be, and we could possibly be saying the same thing. But it's one of those things, man. Like it's a guy I used to listen to. Not listen to the basketball player, Jalen Rose. He used to say this. Some people need to talk about, he played in the NBA. He used to talk about his teammates. Some people need a pat on the back. Some people need a kick in the butt. It's the, I heard Thon say it. It's, what do you say? Like flowers or a hand or a stick. You know what I'm saying? Like some people you got to get in their ass. But some people deliver it soft. Some people deliver it soft. Some people deliver it hard. And Didi probably just doesn't deliver it hard. Clovis says, Close says, why women are like that anywhere, fam. Close says, I just read about the pregnant woman that stabbed the guy with a microwave. Now that's scary. That's the story. Check it out. It's on Pink Book Lessons page. Onagadan, I'm here. What's up, Onagadan? It's good to see you, big bro. Shout out to Jersey. Close, women are not like that all over the world. Only in places where feminism is present. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Redfield says we are going to have to agree to disagree, Clovis. And Swift says, Chrissy does not care for prayer. You know what's funny, man? Like, I don't really care for like mess, like drama between people. Like, I just don't really care for it, man. I don't care about people like getting into fist fights and all kind of buffoonery. It's like, it's not really, buffoonery is just not really my thing. But I'll rub my hands like Birdman. If you say Pearly and Crimson, baby, oh man, I gotta see that, bro. I got to see that. I'm gonna have to do a deep dive in these YouTube backstreets to find out more. Hit the email if y'all got links. Oh man, I know what I'm looking at later on tonight. Charles says, sorry, what did I miss? The silly ass goose called me and I had to go off the stream. Oh, nothing, Jarl. We just kicking it, man. Ain't nothing really too deep. What we're talking about is just Pearly. And then also her needing possible security for being in person. You know how her channel was blowing, and she's been doing all these appearances in person, and some of these women who may just have disagreements with her may possibly get violent. That was about it. See, y'all know this. Excuse me, Swift says y'all know this, but be sure you hit the like button. Oh yeah, no doubt. Everybody appreciate it if you get the likes up. Close says women are not this way in places like Taiwan, India, Ukraine. It seems like it's a problem with feminism, not women in general. Yeah, I would tend to agree with that. Oh man, where's my? I was about to say, where's my phone? I was about to record. I'll record on it. Let's see. Let's see. I've lost my spot. Women. There are women that are in the U.S. that are 3 or 4s in delusion, just like here in America. Yeah. Feminist, Charles says feminism is the female version of a male chauvinistic pig. When men are feminists, oh, she's a lesbian. Joe, you crack me up, man. I don't know why, because everything, Charles, I don't know, because I'm thinking it's with the Norwegian accent. Like, Gerald, you left a comment on one of the videos. You was like, calm down, boo-boo. And I was just I was reading that in my car and just bust out laughing, bro. It was simmer. I think it was simmer down, boo-boo. I think that's what you said. I was like, that's the funniest shit in the world, man. Feminism, I'm still busy laughing at that. Feminism is creeping into Africa and the same problem starting to happen there. Yeah, I've seen people, especially on the coffee pod with Shisha Zed. I think he's African. I forget which part he said he's from. But I know a lot of African guys in the comments, and they make those same statements. Sheila says she's 8 months pregnant and in jail. Oh my God, Sheila, can you imagine having birth in jail? Like how terrifying it is. You don't want to give birth at a bad hospital. Jail. Oh my God, man. That has to be terrible. Sheila is sad. Red Pill says Sheila is sad. As soon as she have that baby, it's going straight into foster care. Yeah, Red Pill, because she killed the dad. She killed the father. She took him out the paint. And I don't think she meant to, but she stabbed him. She stabbed him over a microwave. She didn't want to wait 2 minutes. He used the microwave first. That's literally what the fight was over. And then her mom said some nonsense that, well, she didn't mean to kill him. If he could rise from the dead, he wouldn't even press charges. Like, she can't rise from the dead. And what his mama got to say, I want to hear from you. What his mama got to say. And I bet she didn't say that shit in front of his mama. Oh my God, man. I just hate that. That's another thing I hate. Random thing Theo Coop hates. When people's family do fucked up shit, go to jail or do something incredible like this, for example, and then they turn around and try to defend them or try to say, well, he's still a good person. No, he ain't. No, she ain't. She's killed a man. I don't want to hear about her. Kick rocks. But now her child gonna grow up in the foster system. It's sad, man. People don't think about that. So my dad used to always tell me, the decisions you make today affect tomorrow. Let's see. And in jail. That's sad. Let's see. Another reason to add to my never won kids. I want to live. There you go. There you go, Swift. I ain't mad at that at all, bro. I ain't mad at that at all. Oh, Derek, I didn't even see you. What's up? What's going on, Derek? How you doing, bro? Let's see here. All right, real question. We got Derek says we got a dust in here and it's supposed to get down to 25. That's right, Derek. I saw Derek. I think I saw you in a dude named Dave. Derek's in Cincinnati. Yeah, Derek. I'm up here in Detroit, man. It's been snowing. It's been snowing. We was talking earlier. It's been snowing the majority of the day up here. We didn't get much, but it was just kind of continuous for a few hours. All right, Chad. Real question: Chipotle frozen pizza or homemade homemade stir fry? I can't decide. I would go with the. Oh, you feel like cooking? I go with the stir fry. If you go grab something, I go with Chipotle. Frozen pizza can kick rocks. Not my deal, but that's just me. D. Samuel checking in. Shout out to the UK, man. Hope all is well, Daniel. Okay, Daniel. I know it ain't too late. Over there. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Homemade stir fry. Yeah, man. We're going to stir fry. Swift. What do you typically get from Chipotle? It's red pill. It's over stir fry. It is okay. But he can't rise from the dead. Exactly. But he can't rise from the dead, you asshole. If he could rise from the dead, he would tell her don't charge, but he can't. Oh. And I have to laugh, man, about it, but man, it's serious, man. I hate that, man. I always say this. If my brother goes out and robs Family Dollar and he gets arrested or the cops shoot him, I'm not going to be like, y'all killed my brother. Y'all killed me. He was a good man. No, he wasn't. If he was a good man, he wouldn't be running in Family Dollar waving his Glock around, you piece of shit. No, man. I'm going to just say, I'm not going to speak on it. Like, I wish my brother hadn't done that. I'm not going to make excuses, man. We make excuses for terrible behavior, man. Her daughter killed someone. She up here copping pleas. My son killed someone. I don't know if you can hear me, bro. I'm like, him. Lock him up, bro. Like, smell like weed in here. No, nope, lock him up. One thing at a time, officer. Swift says usually just taxis from Chipotle. Exactly, because you're not Jesus. Man, tacos. I was wondering what you was talking about, Swift. Like, taxis. Tacos, I got you. Yeah, it's crazy. People just say the craziest shit. I would never forget. I saw a story. It was a dude who robbed Family Dollar, and a citizen. He robbed Family Dollar, and he took the one or two cashiers in the back and tied them up. And a dude came in there, and I guess he was like calling out trying to find somebody. He figured out what's going on. The dude, the civilian, put out his gun, shoot him, and kill that man. He killed the man that was robbing the Family Dollar. I don't know if it was Indiana. I don't know what state it was in. And the one who was killed, sister got on the news, and I swear to God, she said this. He didn't have to shoot my brother. He wasn't the police. That wasn't his job. If he came in there and he saw what was happening, he should have just got out and called the authorities. Like, I'm like, are you serious, bro? Like, she actually said that. Let's see. Derek says, now I want some. Close, be right back, no doubt. But I'm going to do stir fry since I don't want to go outside. I hear you, Swift. She FedEx me some, Swift. Hey, Theo, it's cold here in the UK, 2306. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was 5 hours. So a little bit after 11. Okay, cool, man. It's a little bit after 6 here, Eastern time. Yes. Yeah, D, it was snowing here where I'm at, man. In Detroit, Michigan. It was snowing here most of the day today. I'm just chilling. My son sleep on the couch. Just trying to stay warm. Let's see. Lemon pepper, chicken, broccoli, carrots, great. You know what, Swift? I see your name and I see all this food. All I start thinking is beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes. Oh man, Swift said, "Oh, he throw down in the kitchen." Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man, I have to give me something to eat too. Sheila, I can't remember what food it was, but I couldn't believe it was able to get shipped. Let's see here, man. But yeah, I hate that trying to defend that bad behavior shit, man. Or people justifying that. Let's see here. What? Let's see, man. I gotta that always cracks me up, bro. that always cracks me up, man. Because we be in Thon's channel, man, and I mean, in RM. I'll tell you, RM, man, is the greatest mod. RM is the greatest mod. I told her in the live today, I was like, bro, when my channel blow, I gotta have you modding over here, bro. She's like the greatest mod ever, man. And she be spamming the comments with like a million messages. She be chatting. I got beans. I love that, man. I love that. I love how Dave's that broadcast the other night. I think y'all was all in there. We just the one chick with the smoking wig. We just end up just turned into like WWF, WWE wrestlers for like the 80s. We just start calling all kind of wrestling names. Man, we was going in on her, bro. Oh man, Theo. Let's see. Swift says, Theo, since you have been traveling around being in the military, what is some of the best food you have ever tasted? Jarl with the most random question. I love it, man. Love it. Yo, that's another thing too. Send me random questions. I think what mine's Jarl is because I spent a year in Korea and then 3 years in Japan and Okinawa. It's definitely like Asian food. Like that's like my kryptonite. I knew I was in Japan for a long time, and I was in the crib one day frying bologna with chopsticks, and I was like, bruh, what am I doing? But definitely Asian food, man. Like any type is, but it kind of spoils it because once you get back to America, they don't really have it as much, or not have it as much. We got tons of like Chinese food and all this kind of, but it's all bullshit. It's all Americanized. It's hard to find like that authentic style. But definitely when I was in Thailand, some of the best food I had was in Thailand. Some Korea, spicy ass food in Thailand, Japan. But yeah, that's probably my favorite from definitely when I was in Asia, man. And but I like Japan. I lived in Japan the longest, but I just like Japan's food because it was so good, but you can get it cheap anywhere. I used to live outside the base, so I would drive into my town. I had like a 20-minute drive in town to where I lived at, and I would just pick up little to-go stuff from the convenience stores. Excuse me. And I didn't realize it because this is over 10 plus years ago. I didn't realize it until I started looking at like YouTube and seeing people. That's something that Japan was known for. They're having like the vending machines everywhere, all over the place in the middle of like a cornfield, but then also having small, pretty healthy, good food for cheap. So let's see. Yeah, that's a big, the big dominatrix lady. Yeah, with the smoking wig, Swift. I got her smoking wig and her corset. Oh, full of cap. Sounds exotic. Oh, I got you, Gerald. Sounds exotic. Yeah, man. Definitely, man. Thailand has like the spiciest food ever, man. Like Thailand was dope, man. Thailand was definitely dope, and that has some of the best cuisine, man. Some of the best food out there, man. Oh yeah, no problem, Jarl. I got you. We all mess up when typing messages. Lord knows I do. And one thing you ever send somebody a super chat, you mistyped it, you like, bitch, I paid for a mistake. Let's see, I ain't gonna Swiss says, Ray Pill, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't much of a foodie, so probably just Roof Chris. I need to expand my food horizons. Oh, I miss Red Pill. Some of the best food you had, Swiss. Okay, that's what he's talking about. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I got something random that I was thinking about, guys. Give me your celebrity stories. Theo Coop, not many celebrity stories. I've been in like a room with like a couple celebrities, but no good ones. I could tell you mine, but I'll finish reading the chat where y'all tell me y'all my best celebrity story. I don't even have a good one. When I was a small kid, I was at the airport and saw Coolio, but this was when Coolio was huge, like Gangster's Paradise Coolio. And I know Coolio just passed recently. Coolio, and then right after that, like literally like 10 minutes after we meet him, because I didn't even want to meet him, but I didn't care about celebrities when I was a little kid. But I was with two of my cousins and they wanted to meet him, so they chased him around This is Coolio. And then right after we left them, my mother and the pastor's wife was fawning over Lou Rawls. And this is like 94 or something like that. I didn't even know who Lou Rawls was. I was like a 10-year-old. Like, who is Lou Rawls? So yeah. But I met Funkmaster Flex. We was on the escalator once. like at the airport. Like I met like the most random people, but I don't care about celebrities. But I just wondered if anybody had any crazy celebrity stories. Theo, did you learn the language? Not Thai. I learned Japanese, and I told this story recently. D, I don't know if you was over here, but I was in Japan for 3 years. I got out of the military, and that was over 10 years ago. And just recently, I was in a warehouse, maybe a couple months ago, and there was a guy speaking Japanese to his lady over the phone, and I passed by him. I haven't been in Japan in 10 years, but I understood what he was saying. He was talking to his wife, and he told her to hold on for a second. No, it was okay. Whatever she was looking for, he was telling her to look for something. Whatever he was telling her to look for, he was like, "That's okay, that's okay." And then I turned to him and I said, "Sumimasen," which is Japanese for "excuse me." And he turned to me and it looked like he saw a ghost. And I just got to chopping it up with him. And it surprised me because I haven't been in Japan in 10 years, haven't spoken a bit of Japanese, but I remember that much. I remember that much that I overheard his conversation, knew what he was talking about a little bit, and I actually remembered a couple phrases. So I did pick up a little bit of Japanese. I picked up enough Japanese when I was there is that I could get drunk, because that's one thing I used to love to do, get drunk, and I could give my cabbie directions. So I did learn enough of the Japanese for that. Charles said, I cringe at all the misspellings I do. But Charles, English is your second language though, isn't it? Like, dude, it's no big deal, man. It's no big deal at all. But I get it, man. I hate doing it too. We met Coolio, grown folk talk. Okay. Oh yeah, grown. Oh yeah. That's my sister, y'all. That's my sister. Yeah, we met Coolio. Yeah. I seen that picture. Yeah, we met Coolio when we was a kid. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my sister too, y'all. I told y'all I talk about my sister all the time. That's her right there in the chat. Y'all can ask her all the embarrassing stuff y'all want to. Let's see. Redness, I love Jamaican food too. I'm Haitian. Oh yeah, no doubt. I got into Jamaican food like within like the past probably 6-7 years. I had never had it before. I didn't have it until I was in my 30s. So Lou Rawls is old school. Oh, Clotis says I've never been out of the country. Hey man, you do it at one point, Clotis. Like I said, I did it when I was in the military. And the crazy thing was that I didn't want to travel. I ended up traveling like shit, which is the best thing that ever happened to me. Lou Rawls is old school. Yeah, we was kids, Swift. So this is like 94, I think, something like that. My sister can correct me. We were like kids. We were like 10, 11. And so, like I said, it was my mom and his lady. They was fawning over Lou. We had just met Coolio, and then right down the hallway was Lou Rawls, but I didn't know who Lou Rawls was. I knew Coolio because this was like Gangsta Paradise when he was huge, bro. This was like when he was huge. My sister said, yeah, we made Drunken Master. That's yeah. I don't know if was that a national song? If that was there's a rapper, Drunken Master, here in Detroit back in the day. He was like with that FUBU brand rap, like with LL Cool J. He had 50 players deep. Yeah. Gerald says traveling is not for everybody. It can be very expensive to travel, but it can require some work and plan. Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially traveling overseas. And that's why, Gerald, a good portion of, I can't say majority, but a good portion of Americans likely won't ever travel like abroad like that. You know, just because one is it's expensive, but then another thing, in America, we're not really taught to travel like that because it's America. It's America. Like, where else you want to be? America. Like, that's kind of how our mindset are taught when we were younger. You know, they'll go to like they'll go into like Canada, Mexico, to like the Caribbean, but a lot of Americans won't travel internationally though. Like I said, I was able to do it when I was in the military, and that's where I got to see the world. So Red Bill says, when I used to do music, I traveled to Atlanta and I met T.I. and gave him my music to listen to, 3 of my songs, and tossed it in the trash and told me don't give up trying. Shit crushed me. Oh man, Red Pill, I'm not laughing at you, bro. It's just a funny story, man. We'd have been there. He listened to 3 of my songs. That's fucked up. See, T.I. seemed like a bit of an asshole. That's what doesn't surprise me. But I heard Jamie Foxx tell a story about Jamie Foxx's son and T.I. when T.I. was coming up. I don't know if y'all saw that. He used a story about they were somewhere, maybe out in L.A., and Tip was on the rise coming up, and he was at a show with wherever they were at. P. Diddy and Jamie Foxx was doing coke pretty much. They was doing lines, and T.I. kept coming up to try to give him music, and I guess Jamie Foxx just dissed him, dog. Just like, boys, get the fuck out of here. And I don't think Tip was too happy about that when he came back up. But yeah, so I don't feel bad for Tip now after hearing how he did you. Let's see. Swift says I held the door. Yeah, see y'all done met real celebrities. You know what I'm saying? I met T.I., Funkmaster, or not T.I., Funkmaster Flex. And when I was in the cafeteria, this actually happened twice in the same deployment. When I was deployed to Qatar, and when I was in the Middle East the first time in 2005, they had a celebrity tour where they was bringing celebrities over there, like USO to talk to the troops. Charles Barkley was there, and Charles Barkley was when Charles Barkley was fat as shit. When he got done playing, he retired. He blew the hell up. He was big as fuck. He's tall. He's like 6'4", 6'5". He ain't tall like that, but he's tall enough. But he was fat as shit. And then Drew Carey was in there. And I remember Drew Carey was sitting behind me in the chow hall. And the only reason I knew because my boy told me about it. I just didn't care. I don't care about celebrities, man. I never have. But that's all my celebrities. That's all I got. Swift says he's held the door for Bark. Lester and his wife come out of the restaurant. That's a big dude. Oh, yeah. No, I was going to say, ain't he from Minnesota? He from one of them. If it's not Minnesota, I think he might be from Montana. Yeah, man, tip an asshole for that. But like I said, that story with Jamie Foxx, Jamie Foxx did the same thing to him. Close says, I don't care for celebrity that much either. The closest I can say is Vin Diesel. He's surprisingly feminine. That's random. Yeah, it is surprising. Red Pill says, yeah, I met J. Cole. Ain't J. Cole? He from Charlotte. I think so. In the Chick-fil-A parking lot, he actually let me freestyle for him, and his team recorded. This guy's very down to earth. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Charles says, it's not that English isn't my second language, it's that mother flipping no better, and my brain just goes full retard. No worries, man. Okay, so that was 95. 94. Jay says 94. I was 19. Damn, time flies. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Happens to all of us, man. I'll be 40 next year. I'm like, looking right in the eye, man. Let's see. Charles says in 94 I was 3. There you go. In 94 I was 11. Do better. Being in Detroit, Swift says, being in Detroit, I imagine you've been to Windsor or Toronto a few times. I've been to Toronto a few times on work, just work stuff. I'm a courier, so I go out there. I used to go out there and run some packages. I've been to Windsor once, and the reason it made me laugh is that's the only time in my life I got arrested. I'm not telling that story. Moving on. Let's see. Do you remember the song My Baby Daddy and the song Stepdaddy? I do remember, not Stepdaddy, I do remember that song. That's just my baby daddy. I remember that bullshit I'm sure we didn't need at the time. We were reminiscing on, in somebody else chat, we were reminiscing on that chicken head. I don't want no scrubs and I don't want no pigeons. Yeah, that's what it was. My sister, you see, climbing when we met him because I was starch. Oh yeah. So yeah, grown folk talk is my sister. I told you guys, I got a sister and a brother, and my sister got a bit starstruck. My sister, I used to clown my sister because it seemed like whenever she met a celebrity, she got starstruck. Yeah, that is funny. Oh, it reminds me of that group we met down there in Atlanta. It wasn't even a group though. It wasn't even. We had went down to Atlanta when I turned 18. My dad took us down to Atlanta to celebrate my 18th birthday. It was really just for him to hang with his boy because he ditched me and my sister once we got there. And we met that dude. It wasn't a dude from the band. It was a song that's called I'm Pretty Fly for a White Guy. I'm about to look this up right now. I'm Pretty Fly for a White Guy. That came out in 98. The Offspring. Some rock and roll shit we didn't even listen to. We was in Lenox Mall in Atlanta. And this dude was getting swarmed by a whole bunch of people, this white boy, and that's what he was, a white dude. He was the dude from the video. I don't even think he was in the song. All these girls were chasing after him, and it's like 2001. All these girls were chasing after him, and then it was just to find out this dude was in the video, and my sister, a little starstruck. Let's see. Clothing says, and Funky White Tootsie was a little kid. It was little kids saying their mother talked about how to do this dance, and they were twerking. They were singing. You guys above my age, my only ones ever remember this. Well, let's see. Do I remember? I think so, man. It's Brock is from Minnesota, but lived in northwestern Canada for a few years. Yeah, I couldn't remember Swift if it was Minnesota or Montana. I couldn't remember it was him. That's why it didn't shock me when you said that. Janessa says the last 35 minutes is slow. Oh, yeah, you got to knock out the rest of that shift. Yeah, yeah. Jay says, don't worry about it. I'm 47 and my 60-year-old son still can't beat me in a foot race. He big man. That's what's up, Jay. That's what I hope your old man doing good, Jay. Let's see. Y'all look just alike, Coop. Man, I used to hear that a lot. We used to hear it a lot when we was younger, because we only a year apart. I'm old. I'm the oldest, and then my sister's a year younger. My brother's like 4 or 5 years younger than that. And yeah. We used to hear it all the time. People used to say we was twins, and then they wouldn't believe us. They used to think we was lying about that. Like, why would we lie about that? Well, I guess kids lie about dumb shit. So, Red Pill says, Jay Random, my son is the same way. He tries to race me all the time, and I smoke him every race. Back in high school, I ran 4.5, but since then I lost a few steps and having to speed me in 32. Oh yeah, man, that happens, man. That happens, man. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if I had. Nah, man, I had nah. What's that? A Trick song? What's that? A Trick Daddy song? What song was that? No, I don't remember. I'll look up the group because I remember was TLC had it. I don't want no scrubs, and then some dudes made a reply to it. I don't want no pigeons. No pigeons. Sporty Thieves. I don't want no pigeons. I don't know if you might demonetize the channel, but I don't care. You hear the?
A pigeon is a girl who be walking by. My red top blue, brand new sparkling five. A feet hurt, she wanna ride, but she front like she can't say hi. Y'all chicks ain't getting out of. Worth the Ramada. Where your friend looks hotter.
Yeah, Sporty Thieves. I heard of them. I remember that. But yeah, man, the celebrity thing, man, I never got into it like that, man. It's not my thing. Janessa, I know you can't wait. To get that shit over. Did it ever stop snowing? I can't tell. It's kind of dark now. I'm telling you, man. I ain't heard that in forever. Yeah, bro. Is it still snowing? Oh, it stopped snowing. I'll tell you, man. It's crazy. That's the power of YouTube, D. Samuel. Like, we live in a time now, especially if younger folks, like, you can just pull out your phone and listen to any song you want. Or if you can't even remember the song, you can just like Google the lyrics and find the song, man. Do you know you couldn't do that growing up? Man, I feel like an old man now. Back in my day, let's see. The Puppies released in 1994. There you go. There you go, Jay. Jay said he only 10 pounds over his high school weight. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'll go hit the gym in the morning, man. Went to hit the gym in the morning at 7:30, couldn't find my damn keys. I didn't find my keys till like lunchtime. I was mad as hell, man. But then it's snowing, like, I don't care. I ain't doing nothing. Let's see. Wasn't Trick, that was B-Riz, the Baby Daddy song. I'm trying to think. I remember that chicken head. That was Project Patty. Boy, chicken, boy, chicken head. Breath like some thunder. What you looking at? I don't want your phone number. Let's see. I'm 50. I'll tell y'all about record store. Let's see, brothers. Back in the day, I used to DJ. These days I used to DJ. Yeah, he would. Oh yeah, he over there. Look, he just woke up on the Xbox now. Close says 45 people just got arrested from an investigation in Arkansas. Damn, Close. 45 people, what they doing out there? Hope you're staying away from that, sir. Don't need you locked up, man. Need you in these chats making ridiculous comments. Let's see. Small frame, only weigh 145. Okay. Damn, man. I watched a dope documentary too. I don't know if you guys watch Vice, I watched a dope documentary on what's that Afro Man. It was like a 20-minute documentary that talked about damn, this song, what's Afro Man? Because I got high. Yeah, he just did a documentary. It was so dope, man. It just took me back then. Just took me kind of back to that time. I forgot how big that was. I still collect records to this day. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I don't do records. I used to have CDs. I know records is where it's at now, though. I used to be big into CDs back in the day. I used to be big into music, period. Because I got high. Yep. Yeah, they just did a documentary on that. I had forgot because shoot, when that came out 2000, 2001, I was like 17, 18. But I had forgot how 9/11 happened right after that. And his song pretty much stopped getting played after that. Like, I didn't even realize that. Code 45. Yeah, man. Yeah, Afro Man got a song, Code 45. Yeah, man. Y'all should check it out, man. It's a documentary on Vice. It's like a 20-minute documentary and just keep everything that's been going on with the dude, man. And he seems so dope, man. Like, such a chill, laid-back dude, man. D. Samuel says he's got about 5,000 records. That's dope. That's dope, man. That's a lot of space, bro. That's a lot of space. Like, I'm too much of I don't like having all that shit, man. Like, I'm big into movies. I'm huge into movies, man. I got a huge movie collection. I got a 4 terabyte hard drive with probably, I think I crossed over 800 movies that I've been collecting over 10 years, man. I've been collecting movies since 2007, but they all digital, baby. They on my hard drive. I just can't have that amount of clutter, man. I watch these like movie channels. They have all these DVDs and I can't do that shit, man. No, I'm not a minimalist. I'm gonna do that once to be a minimalist, but like I got a kid, like I can't be a full-on minimalist, but that's me. I can't have all that clutter, man. It's too much shit, but it's dope though. I messed up my entire life because I got high. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that documentary was so dope because that song took off and I forgot this dude was on Howard Stern, man. That song that took off and then they were talking about it was already big, humongous. And then weed also not being nearly as acceptable as it is now, just 20 years later. Like, it was illegal to smoke the shit outside, and that was like the big thing is they was just smoking it. And then they got to play it. It got to play at the end of that Jay and Silent Bob movie, and that took it to it's a dope documentary, man. I like Vice. Like, they give like random documentaries on like random shit. So I like documentaries, by the way. I think I've said that before. Let's see, I have a record player and I collect vinyls. I have a bunch of them. Oh, that's Red Pill. My lounge is in my music room. Nice. That's what's up. I want to get a movie room. Well, I was planning on doing that, but yeah, I was planning on doing that. But I think I'm going to do once I fix up my next house. I was planning on originally making that a movie room, but like I said, I'm just gonna make that my studio, my place where I make my content, bro. I can't wait for that. I just need some money. Man, 5,000 records, D-Saying, that got to take up a lot of damn space, bro. A lot. You got them in the crib, or like you have them in your home, or do you have them like in storage? That's a lot of space, man. You see, a movie room can be put up in the next house. No, man needs his toys. Oh yeah, absolutely, Joe. Yeah, you're right. Definitely can do that in the spare room. Definitely can do that. Oh, so I'm really looking forward though. I'm really looking forward to like making my little studio, man, because it's just gonna be something done myself and kind of doing it while learning and try to make it in an attempt to make better show, better content, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, man, definitely. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Who else? I'm trying to think if I have. No, man. I sucked at I told my to court to let her know that I'm here to deal with it. This is this is another guy I found. His name is Doom Relationships with J Music. This just a couple random YouTubers, man. Got small channels, but they're dope though. I have it look more professional and stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely, y'all, absolutely. I got a whole theme I have in mind that I plan on doing, and that's one of the things that I think is dope about watching other content creators because they'll inspire you. They'll inspire you in a way. Let's see. Inspire you to look at which direction you want to go to. All right. Clovis got the 411. What's going on in Arkansas? Arkansas drug and firearms investigation led to 80 indictments, including rapper. The rapper name is Bankroll Freddie. Of course, his name. Of course, it's Bankroll Freddie. It couldn't be Good Samaritan Jason. I've never heard of him, but it's not looking good for him. Love the way you talk to the chat, family, brother. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. No, I wish you guys send me more questions. Ask me about whatever. What country would you want to revisit from the military days? Good question. I think I would probably say Okinawa. I got 2 regrets that I didn't. More than a few of them from when I was in the military. But when I was stationed in Korea, I didn't go to the DMZ. I didn't go to the DMZ, the demilitarized zone for my people. Not that familiar with Korea, but the demilitarized zone that separates North Korea from South Korea. I never went there because everything in Korea was a fucking 4-hour drive. And I didn't go there because it was early Saturday morning and I didn't feel like driving 4 hours and I was hungover and I didn't want to go. So I didn't go to the DMZ. And the reason that's significant to me because I end up, once I got out the military, I had for years, like kind of weird obsession. Not a weird obsession. North Korea, Korea intrigues me. North Korea, South Korea, their whole diplomatic relationship, it intrigues me. So I've actually bought books and read books on the topic and watched a ton of documentaries about it. I was watching the documentary earlier today on North Korea. So that's one thing I regret, not going to the DMZ. But if I can go back and travel, be back to Okinawa, just kind of go back and see if things are how I remember it being from 10 years ago. That's about it, probably. Not Iraq. I would not go back to Iraq. I can tell you that shit. I don't really like talk about the places that I've been like in a negative fashion, but it wasn't a damn thing good about what I saw in Iraq. But I also saw one limited space. I don't want to paint a whole country like that. Exactly. Bankroll Freddie. Yeah. They need to call him Schemer the MC, Jay. Just make it easy for him. It reminds me of that Key and Peele skit. You guys saw that? Where like the one the rapper was telling all his information in the track. And he was like, well, what about this? You say you killed him holding a fish. You holding a fish right with a picture of you killing him. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Jarl says, you got a good connection to Japan. Compared to other countries. Well, you know what, Jarl? I think it's because I did 6 years in the military and not half of them were there. Half of them were in Japan. So that was my later 3. And also probably had a better experience in the military those last 3 years because I didn't have the correct mentality for the military. I was treating the military like it was a job instead of like what it is, the military. And I really struggled my first few years in the military just because I had to conform in a way, and that's just something I've never been a fan of. I don't know if you could probably tell that through how I am, man, in my video. But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that. But it took me for a few years, and I had a better experience. Not only a better experience in the military, and I was in Japan for like 3 years because my first 3 years I moved around so much. I was in my first base a year, and that was including a four-month deployment to the Middle East, and then I was in Korea for another year, and then I spent the bulk of my time in Japan. Let's see. Clovis said, Close, I'm not going to get caught up in this ring. I'm retired doughboy. I made out the hood with no felonies. There you go, Close. Close, Ravens said, Close, you basically the hood celebrity. You made it out, yeah. Close, I left the hood and never looked back. No, I'm just a self-employed plumber. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, Clovis. I'm self-employed as a courier. Thank you for your service. Oh yeah, no doubt, Janesta. I was meant to put a picture up of me when I was my little military thing for Veterans Day, but I didn't realize it was I'm the veteran that didn't realize it was Veterans Day. Let's see. All right, I got to get out of here and get my mom some groceries. Have a good night, everyone. Be safe. You too, Sheila. Get your heat turned back on. Hopefully they got that right. Let's see here. What we got? We got Clovis says, that's what you have to do because the hood, if you stay too long, it will be your demise. There you go. Let's see. These saying said, I don't know if someone has asked you before, Theo, what made you start your channel? Yeah, actually, Gerald asked me the other week, man. I'm not really sure, man. I think what it was more than anything is that I thought other people were making channels and other people are making channels and becoming successful with it, and I just kind of figured if they could do it, why not me? To be honest with you, Clotis said he's a self-employed plumber. Excuse me. I'm self-employed as a courier. So what I did was I made a channel. Next month, actually be a year. I made a channel a year ago, just dedicated to like courier stuff. But I wanted to show people about being an independent courier while I also learn how to make videos and all that kind of stuff. So I did that, and I did that to learn the process, but also to start a podcast channel. So that's what it was. If anything, it was more that I saw other people doing it, and I'm seeing that, and I'm hearing and doing and looking into YouTube, and I'm like, people can make real money doing this shit. Why not me? So that's it more than anything. And it's been a learning experience to say the least. But I'm pretty happy with it because I've seen success in my short amount of time that a lot of people don't really see and usually give up before they do. So, oh yeah, no doubt, man. No, thank you, man. Thank you. No doubt, man. About serving in the military, man. It was an experience, man. It was an experience. It's one of those things that now, as I'm drawing closer, with the people that I was in with are drawing closer to retirement, I kind of think like, man, should I have stuck it out or kind of stayed with it? But I didn't have the discipline for it. I didn't have the mindset it took to do it, unfortunately, for 20 years, because I was always want to be like, F this, I don't care. This is just a job when it's not. Yeah, man. Jay says I just started my channel. I started my channel just so my kids can look back on it later. Jay, Jay, I'll check you out right now. I'm in it. I keep it a buck, y'all. I'm in the YouTube game for the paper, even though I haven't got paid yet. Let's see here. Jay ran this channel. Where's your YouTube channel at, bro? I didn't know you make content, man. I'm looking. Oh yeah. Oh no, I saw your channel before because I already see. I clicked on it before. Yeah, man. Yeah, I need new eardrums. You at Extreme Raceway Park in Ferris, Texas. I'm just putting all your business out there. My bad, bro. Like, wait a minute. I'm saying driver's license number. Yeah. Oh yeah, I thumbed up your video before. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. I left a comment a couple weeks ago on the same video I clicked on. But yeah, man, that's why I started the channel. And then Jay as well, since I got you guys here, that's what I was gonna say. I know Red Pill, but yeah, if anybody wanted to, I was thinking about doing a YouTube call. We just talk YouTube. If y'all just wanted to chop it up, we just talk shop. If y'all just want to, pick each other brains, and talk about YouTube or not. Jay says, I got range videos, junkyard vids with my daughter, traveling vids. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I got to look at your channel more. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Pro mods are insane. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, go check out Red Pill, man. Think am I subscribed to you? Oh yeah, I'm already subscribed to you, Jay. See the time. Oh wow, I didn't realize that much time had passed. Oh yeah, man. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that. If anybody was interested, we just talk YouTube, talk shop. But yeah, man. But that's the thing. Yeah, I want to start a YouTube channel, man, because I want the channel to get big. I want the channel to get big, bro. And yeah, man. That's about it. I try to have this deep answer, but it's not really, man. I want to make a channel because I'm big, and then I don't have to do shit. Then I can just do the YouTube thing full time. And I think, and then I also think, possibly, if I can give somebody a bit, if I can give somebody, some younger guys, I can give them some information. I don't feel like I know it all. Definitely not consider myself to be the smartest man in the room or anything like that, but I do think that I have a decent head on my shoulders. Maybe I can help out somebody from time to time, But yeah, man, it's YouTube for the paper. But I tell you this, one other thing I ain't doing, I ain't begging, man. I've been seeing cats, man. I've been seeing cats out here, man. They be just out there with it, man. Damn there with their hands out. And I'm like, I can't do that, bro. Like, It's just certain things I can't do, and that's one of them, man. But if people want to rock with me, they can rock with me. That's cool. But I think everybody should, man. And that's one thing I say. Like I heard the lead attorney say that. That's one thing I heard lead attorney say that everybody on your channel. Oh yeah, D. Sammy says Theo, lately notifications have been hit or miss on your channel for me, man. But here, that's the thing to me, D. Sammy. I think notifications are hit or miss. Period, man. Not just for me, for you, for the dude named Dave. Sometimes I get his notifications. Excuse me. Sometimes I get his notifications. Sometimes I don't, man. I think notifications are just unreliable, man. I don't know why. Maybe it's a lot for YouTube to try to push through, man. But notifications suck, man. They're gonna be hit or miss for everybody. It's another lady on my channel. She comes in, Lisa Smith. She was like the first person. Like my channel is 4 months, going on 5 months now. She was the very first subscriber I had, man, Lisa Smith. And I gave her a wrench as soon as she was on all my videos. I didn't see her again until last week. And she was like, I was like, where you been? And she was like, I never got your notifications. Like for 4 months, man. So, yeah. Red Pill says, have you ever got into it with someone in the comments under one of your videos, Theo? Of course. Of course. But I don't really argue with people, man. I just let their ass be stupid alone. Because usually we all entitled to, opinions or whatever. But if somebody just being just like retarded or just, I just block them, man. I just block. I just looked at, I think I got I block a lot of like the spam too. But what's up, Joe? Joe says just woke up from a weekend nap. Hey, Joe, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that, Joe. We just kicking it a little bit. Probably won't be on much too longer, but we just kicking it for a minute. But yeah. Red Pill. Having got into it, man, but I don't really care. But you know what? I don't really get that many like dumb comments. I used to get more dumb comments when I first started, but I don't really get them too much. I don't really get them that often anymore, man. Joe said, did you talk about your shout out by TLA? Yeah, that was dope. Yeah. I mentioned that earlier. Joe was the one who pointed out to me that the lead attorney gave me a shout out. Yeah, Joe, I said earlier before you hopped on, I went and looked. I just happened to be looking back, and he took that down. So I was like, damn, what I do? But it's all good. Clovis says, I'm going to get out of here. I just subscribe, but I did get the notifications. I'll be around later days. Oh, yeah, no doubt, Clovis, man. Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming in, man. Y'all need to check out. No worries, man. No problem at all, man. I'll probably stay on just a few more minutes, and I'll probably take off myself. It's been almost 2 hours now. But no, man, I don't really worry about the nonsense too much in the comments. I really don't have that too much. I just hate the comments that I'll hate this. I hate when women come in and they're just disingenuous as shit. That's just my number one thing. Like, I got a disingenuous radar, man, because I hate disingenuous people, man. Just say what it is. Save us all some time, man. Spit it out. Mr. Samuel said, I don't know if you guys remember the video with Jigsaw, the one who get to the insult, lady. Like they come around, try to dick around and try to tiptoe around and say what you're here to say. I just hate disingenuousness. Charles says, dumb comments are going to come the bigger you get. Yeah, a small minority of your viewers are going to have no matter what. Yeah, and there's no difference with the heifers compared to your fans. They both give. Yeah. And that's the other thing too. This is just people are just not. That's one thing I learned. People are just not going to like your content. I mean, I just think that's just like Charles says. The bigger you get, the bigger your crowd gets, the more you're going to have those type people. But it kind of it is what it is. But not too much, man. If somebody just be dumb, I'll just block them. Like I had one random dude was in comments talking some nonsense about how I articulated myself or something like that. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Hey, just block, man. Let you talk to yourself, man. That's how I look at it. And I think they can, I don't know how I block. I think they can still comment. I think I just can't see him, or who knows, man. Who knows? But it ain't no big deal, man. I was supposed to go to the grocery store, but let's see here, man. But hey, man. Well, we can go ahead. go ahead and take off, man, because I think I was gonna run with my son to the grocery store before they close or grab some snacks or something. Even though I don't want to go out there. They did. It looks like he did remove. Yeah, man. I saw that earlier. I was like, I don't know what that was about, Joe, but I'm like, whatever. I did a follow up to that video with Moose Locks the second time. I don't know if that's what it was, but hey, I don't really. It is what it is, man. Shout out the first time was all right with me because it looks like so you keep. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, I guess that means your next video need to be better, so you'll keep them up. Hey, there you go, man. That's motivation enough, man. What I was gonna say? Yeah, he I thought maybe with Dan I did the second one, but maybe he didn't like the second one. But man, it is what it is, man. The first shout out was more than enough. He had, that was more than anything, man. Look at my stir fry and listening. Oh yeah, no problem, man. No problem. No, go ahead, D. Sam. Joe said, I like to see it as he thinks you are not living up to your potential once you deceive. So work hard. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I don't take it as a slight at all. Joel, it is what it is. Yeah, or do better if you will. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Just keep grinding. Keep grinding. The fact that video got his attention anyway, man, that tells me enough. I'm doing something right. You know what I mean? So no, it's all good. I appreciate the first shout out because he didn't have to do that. He could have just watched it. For him to even put that out there on the community tab was more than enough. He could have just been like, oh yeah. He could have just saw the video, enjoyed it, and been whatever. But yeah, man, it's definitely ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and take off, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take off so we can go hit this grocery store, man. Hope y'all all have a good night. And if it's cold where you at, Joel, I don't know if it's cold where you at, but it's cold up here in Detroit. We got some snow earlier. So try to stay warm, man. And then y'all let me know too, man. I'll leave it in the community tab. Swift, hope that stir fry turns out good. And I'll leave it in the community tab if you guys want to do that YouTube call when we just talk shop or whatever. That's cool, man. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, y'all. Oh yeah, no doubt, Swift. No doubt, man. Appreciate all y'all coming in, man. Shout out to everybody. There, Janesta, bless your boy. All right, y'all. Have a good night, man. Hopefully it ain't too late, man. You can get some rest. I don't keep you up to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning like we did last time. All right, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care, man. Oh yeah, don't worry. It was no problem, man. No problem. At least and then I also started a little bit earlier too, man. So I'll catch you next time, y'all. Y'all be easy, man. Peace.